As Amelia waited for the elevator to reach her floor in the FBI parking garage, she double-checked her reflection in the silver doors. Her retro-inspired eye makeup was in place, and no wayward hairs stood out from her neat ponytail. The look, coupled with her silky off-white dress shirt and charcoal slacks, lent her a stylish air of professionalism. She was confident no one meeting her for the first time would guess she'd spent 10 years in the military. Well, not until she referred to a meal as chow or offered a salute in lieu of a wave goodbye. With a cheery ding, the elevator door slid open to reveal an empty car. Good. Hopefully she wouldn't be forced to make conversation with someone before she could down her first cup of coffee. Stepping inside, Amelia tapped the button for her floor and waited. A week after Glenn Kantowski almost killed her outside Newark, Illinois, Amelia had moved out of her old apartment. She'd made use of her stockpile of personal time, splurged on hiring movers, and had her new place set up less than 48 hours after leaving the old apartment. She'd been at the new place for a week now, and she and Hup, her adopted cat, had both adjusted to the change. Part of her still missed staying with Zane, especially since she hadn't spoken to him outside of work since she'd taken the time off. They exchanged the occasional text message, but after the conversation in her hospital room, their relationship had shifted. When she'd blurted out the question about whether he thought she might be a wolf in sheep's clothing like Glenn had been, she'd wanted to clear the air. For a beat, she'd even considered coming clean about her ties to the D'Amato crime family. Now, more than 2 weeks later, she was glad she hadn't. If Zane had distanced himself from her based on her question alone, she didn't want to find out how he'd react if he learned about Alex Passarelli. Maybe she'd compromised his trust when she'd deferred answering his questions. As the counter ticked to her floor, she made a valiant effort to push aside the thought. The Leone family RICO case had officially been shelved, and with the aftermath of the Story investigation finished, they were due for a new assignment. That might be what it is. Maybe we just need to get back to normal. Something to get our minds off what Glenn did, about all the deceit we uncovered during the Story case. Amelia straightened her back as the elevator came to a halt. They'd been moved out of the repurposed chair graveyard, much to her chagrin. She would have preferred to have a locked door between her and Joseph Larson whenever possible. As Amelia neared her desk, she spotted Zane's black peacoat draped over the back of his seat, but the man was nowhere to be found. Swallowing a sigh, Amelia set her handbag beside the keyboard and shrugged off her jacket. "Agent Storm, there you are." Amelia spun to face the special agent in charge as her heart rate spiked. "Sack Keaton, I'm sorry, you startled me." Jasmine's expression softened. She was well aware of what Amelia had experienced over the past month. "I'm sorry for that. I should have let you know when I saw you instead of running up on you like this." "Damn it." She prolonged the word in her head. "Get a grip. You can't act like a frightened child in front of your boss. Pull it together, you wuss, and show her how strong you are." "That's all right." Amelia made her best effort at a smile. "What can I help you with?" "A briefing. I'm pairing you and Agent Palmer with a couple agents from Violent Crimes. We've got a case southwest of here. It's in a rural county, and the sheriff's department isn't equipped to deal with it properly." Eager to get back to work, Amelia stashed her purse in her desk. "Is it urgent?" Sack Keaton beckoned for Amelia to follow. "It is. What the local authorities suspected was a serial killer seems to have turned into something worse." "Worse than a serial killer?" Amelia wrinkled her nose as she fell in beside the sack. "Human traffickers." Oh, hell. With those 2 words, Amelia felt like a kid who'd just stumbled off the tilt-a-whirl at a carnival, and Jasmine was the best friend coaxing her back for another spin. Here we go again.